We'll be at the opening statement from Coach, and then raise your hand if you guys can, please.
Yeah, it's good to come out of here with a win. You know, we didn't play our best basketball against Ohio State. They did a great job. Challenged our guys to be better on defense. I thought we played a lot harder. Mark played significantly harder. Was really locked in tonight. Led our team in our blue collar points. I mean, he ended up with 7 rebounds as a guard. You know, he drove the ball downhill. I thought he was really into it on defense. I thought our team was better defensively. We were still making way too many defensive mistakes, but I thought our effort was good. You know, we did a better job on the glass. Out rebounded them by 12. Stepped up to the free throw line. Only missed 2 free throws all night. 26-28 is pretty impressive. So Mark led us with 9 and 9, collected 9 fouls. You know, he got fouled 9 times, which is pretty impressive. So, you know, we've got a good stretch here. I told our guys 5 of our next 6 games have offenses ranked in the top 40 in the country on KenPom. You know, I think Oregon's was 38th, I believe. Clemson was 34th as of this morning. And then we've got 3 in the top 15 coming up after that. So our defense has to get significantly better here in a hurry. Thought we made a little bit of a jump today, especially with our effort, but we're going to have to be a lot better Tuesday night against Clemson.
Question, go ahead.
Coach, you were able to expand that halftime lead to, I think, 18 points. Can you talk about what you saw in that stretch that got you out to a good sizable lead that you were able to hold on to?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting stops. You know, we rattled some consecutive stops together, and then Mark was getting downhill, creating problems on their defense. Aaron hit a couple threes, I believe, back to back. I think Mark found him in the break on the one. You know, we kind of went on an explosion there. He got up 18, and then I didn't think we did a great job there. That kind of that under 8 media timeout to the under 4. They cut it back. I think they got it back to within 6. So we got to do a better job when we get a 18-point lead of, you know, really finishing them off and getting stops. And we didn't do that. We gave up some threes, gave up some offensive rebounds, and we got to do a better job.
Keep going if you want. Question for Mark.
Yeah, Mark, coming off the game Friday night, you know, quick turnaround. How did you feel like you guys kept your energy? And because it was a fast pace today. Mm-hmm. Really fast, just like last night. And, you know, you guys had just played last night. So how did you feel like the energy among yourself and the teammates were today?
You know, I felt like the energy was great. You know, we came out, great start, and, we hung our head on the loss last night, but we still had that fire from last game, and we came out with that fire this game.
What were you able to do today that, you know, kind of got you free a little bit to get, and then, of course, both teams got in foul trouble, and you were able to make some free throws as well. So just how did you feel today about, you know, your overall performance?
Mm-hmm. I felt good because I was worried about defense. I wanted to get stops, and, you know, defense wins games. And, you know, late on the stretch, we had like a 18-point lead, then we kind of laid off, and they came back, but we're really focused on our defense.
Anything else?
One last thing for Coach. You know, they got it to 6, but then I think Estrada had that 3-point play. They got you back up to 9. I think that was a big moment. And then you never let them get closer than 6, and then you pulled it away. That might have been a little bit of a lead once after they trimmed it 12 to 12 points there from, you know, where it was. How did you feel you guys closed it out?
Yeah, you know what? You're right. They got it to 6, shoot 3 different times. So I think the first time Grant was able to get a layup in the paint, go back to 8, then they cut it back to 6. I think Aquindo, he got an and 1, and then Grant got another lay. Actually, Ryland tipped it in when Grant missed it. That was a big tip in by Ryland to put it from 6 to 8, because if he doesn't, you know, Grant, I forgot about that. If after Grant's missed layup, if Ryland doesn't tip that in, they've got the ball, you know, only down 6 with 2.5 minutes to go. It could have cut it to 3 or 4. It could have been a 1-possession game. So I thought Ryland had a really good game today. I mean, you look at Ryland's play. I mean, he had 17 points, 7 of 8 at the free throw line. made a couple threes, got downhill, drew some fouls. I thought defensively he's been really good for us, but the Tippins kind of was playing hard, making stuff happen. That was big when got cut to 6, and I think they cut it to 6 again after that. And then that's when Sears got fouled and made a couple free throws. So yeah, they did a good job hanging in there. You know, for a team that's really banged up and got a lot of injuries, Oregon did a great job hanging in there with us, keeping it close, never letting it get too far away. Got to 18, they cut it back to 6 multiple times. So just give them a lot of credit for playing on a back-to-back, and they played after us. I mean, they had even less rest time than we had, and they've got a lot of injuries too. So, you know, hope they perform well in the Pac-12. It certainly help us out if they had a good year, but I think they've got a good team that played really hard today.
One last thing, how might these 2 games back-to-back help you in coming weeks and as you get into conference play?
Yeah, I think our guys had to play through some fatigue. I think get, tired and have to play through some stuff. Obviously playing back-to-back today, we were fatigued and guys had to play well. I think you saw, we uncharacteristically turned the ball over 16 times. I think some of that may have been a little fatigue and some misses at the rim, but we were able to make free throws when we were fatigued, which is big. I mean, step to the line and seal a game off at the free throw line was big, but I think that's something we'll learn. And then we just played 2 high major opponents that kind of exposed some deficiencies on defense. We got to get better at those over the next couple of weeks.
Thank you, guys.
Just one real quick one for Coach. Coach, what's been your impression of the Olympus Classic, the organization, the bigger, the director, Maury Haynes? So what was the Alabama men's team's experience like coming in?
Yeah, it was great. Got great accommodations. Hilton was great. The tournament's been good. You got great officials, good environment. Especially yesterday, we had great Alabama fan base down here. So we've had fun down here. I've enjoyed it. It's not too far from Alabama. I've known Maury for a long time, good number of years. He does a great job with everything he does, and this is no exception here.
Thank you.
Thank you.